Hi, it's Kim here, and what I want to share today is how to take care of oneself if one is feeling ill. And I want to share a really special and important mindset technique for helping the body to heal. So, what happens normally in your mind if you get a symptom? For example, your back is sore, or you cut your finger, or you wake up feeling sick, or you have a sore shoulder or a headache or anything, any symptom. What happens, excuse me, what happens normally in your mind? What are the thoughts that go through your mind? Do you think, oh, I've got a headache and this is really bad, and then you keep focusing on the symptom? Or do you do something different? And I'm going to suggest something different. And this is not what we're taught normally. We're not taught this in school. We're certainly not told it by doctors. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful of doctors. It's just that this is a new healthcare paradigm which not many people are familiar with. And for example, say somebody found a lump in their breast, they might immediately think the worst thing of like, oh my God, I've got cancer. And then they would start worrying and fretting and making appointments with doctors and just going down the whole worst case scenario thinking in the mind, which just creates worry and fear and puts the body into stress and triggers stress hormones in the body, which is all very unhelpful. Now, obviously, if we've got an illness or a symptom or whatever it is, we have to do whatever we need to do to get well. And there are many different avenues for doing that. But one of the things that we can immediately do, whatever the symptom, the diagnosis, the pain, is we can send good, positive thoughts to that part of the body. And this is one of the things that we learn to do in Qigong. We learn how to change our mindset over any illness, and we learn how to send healing energy and good, positive information to the place in the body where we're wanting to give attention. So, for example, a couple of years ago, I cut my finger quite unexpectedly, and it was quite a deep cut. And my automatic response was to go into, oh my goodness, I've cut my finger, this is terrible, whatever. And then I caught myself within a few seconds and thought, no, immediately what I need to do is I need to send positive healing information to the cut, to that place in my body, which happened to be on my hand, and to tell my hand that everything was healthy and healed, to send that information to that part of the body. And I'll explain how and why this works. In Qigong, we learn that Shen, the consciousness or the mind, is the master of Qi. And Qi creates everything in the body, and Qi is the master of blood and other things. So when we, or whatever information and thoughts are a form of information, whatever thoughts and information we give to that part of our body, it's going to carry out that instruction, if you like. Now, you may not believe it, but it really has a positive effect. And I'm pretty sure that was one of the reasons that day why my cut healed very quickly, much quicker than I actually would have expected in the past. And for example, I remember a few years ago having some achy knees, and rather than focusing on the pain, I immediately changed my thought process to everything is healthy. And yes, I did something about it. I started doing some Qigong squat exercises, which is really good for helping Qi move through the body and helping the self-healing process. But I sent good, positive information to my knees, and within a day or two, they were feeling much better. So the thing is that we have a lot of power, and much more power than we've ever been usually taught, to look after our own health. We have this power. Our body is a self-healing machine, And apart from the fact that we need to do we need to stop doing whatever it is that we've been doing that has been creating the illness, if we've got an illness, we also can help the healing process by sending good, positive information to that place in the body. So to summarize, what one can do is that if you have a problem area in your body, rather than focusing on the problem and reinforcing that problem and reinforcing the negative information that is going to that part of the body, we change our focus and we reinforce with good, positive information. We focus on the outcome that we want, and we send that information to that part of the body. Now, I'm not saying that that is a cure for all and that is going to heal everything. That's not how it works. Because often, for example, if we have a chronic illness, we're going to have to look at, well, why did that illness get created? What was it that I was doing or not doing that led my body to lose its natural state of harmony and homeostasis and natural health and balance? We must look at that and we must make changes. But immediately that we notice, or we're diagnosed with a problem, or we notice we wake up one day and we've got a headache, or whatever it is, as soon as we notice or know that we have symptoms or a problem, we can send good, positive, healthy information to that part of the body, because energy follows thought, the chi follows the thought, it goes to that place in the body and it starts to carry out the instructions of the mind. So I hope this has been a useful tip. There's much more I could share about chi healing, but that's enough for now. Bye.